Good morning and welcome back. I'm John, and you're watching the Kaiser Report here from East Tennessee. And I hope you're all well and happy today. It's a beautiful Saturday here in Bristol and surrounding areas, and we're hoping that it's good for all of you as well. And again, thank you for watching. Not much to say today other than some really fun news that came out of New Hampshire today. Joffrey Holt was an unassuming person that was a trailer park custodian, and everyone used to see him around town in driving his lawn tractor and in shabby clothes. And well-liked individual, but the surprise was he passed away just last week and left the town quite a few $1 million that no one understood that he even had. And he left it for educational purposes for the town to use for educational and taking care of people. And it's a small town of 4,200 people, I was told. So money will go to good use. So you never know what your neighbor, you can't judge a book by the cover because you don't know what's going on in their life. No one expected this person to be a multimillionaire, but he was. So that was a fun thing to read today. And, of course, we had the hostage releases yesterday, which is good for some people. There were no Americans in that, but they say in the next batch they may be. So let's hope and pray that everyone is safe and no one is in harm's way as they're being held as hostages. So that said, we're looking forward to decorating now for Christmas. Black Friday, I guess, was not the disappointment that everybody thought it was going to be. However, there were quite a few postings from different malls, which showed a lot of people in the malls, but very few shopping bags. But I believe that online purchases will probably show the deficit there. There's a lot of Amazon trucks on the road, a lot of UPS trucks, a lot of FedEx trucks, so people are buying and shipping, and that's in some cases a good thing. Stay out of the crowd, stay out of the problems in some of the major cities that are exhibiting some snatch and grab artists that are out there. Brick and mortar I like shopping local at brick and mortar stores. That's just me, and I hope that you will all support your local merchants this holiday season. The big corporations are the big corporations, and they have to have a place in an existence as well, and that's all well and good. So that said, we're decorating for Christmas this week and probably get a tree up, and I hope you're all doing the same thing. It was a wonderful Thanksgiving and peaceful Thanksgiving, I think, in the United States, all except for, people gluing themselves to the road to slow down a Thanksgiving Day parade, which made absolutely no sense to me, but I guess it does to some people. Let's see, there's not a whole lot to show you, but I may be out with the camera in the next few days looking at holiday decorations and giving you some background of what's going on here. And let's just take a quick look and see if there's anything in the news that we need to continue to report on. But Joe Biden said from Nantucket that he'd like to take, mostly credit for the diplomatic release of hostages. I'm not too sure how much his involvement helped or hindered this process. I think it's a process that's ongoing. Interestingly enough, the news media has been eerily quiet about what's going on these days in the Ukraine. All of a sudden, that's out of the picture, and we're all going to focus on Hamas and all that other stuff. But um, when you get into wondering what they're doing on mainstream media, you get pretty much crickets, because they're not mentioning what doesn't fit the narrative that's being put forward by the government today. And for whatever reason, we continue to support and monetarily support two fronts right now, and we're being watched. People around the world are wondering what our involvement exactly is in some of these conflicts. I myself don't understand the push on getting more and more and more millions of dollars to put into a war that I don't believe can be won by the Ukrainians. The Ukrainian people, I think, are coming to a point where they've had enough, and I'm sure Mr. Putin would like to see a cessation in this conflict as well. So, and if you have comments on this and thoughts, please send them to me on the comment page. I would love to hear from you, and I'd like to know what your point of view is on all of the goings on in the world today. The border situation has to be addressed, and we have to stop letting over 1 million people now through the borders and disperse through the country without being vetted. We don't know who's who, where they came from. Asylum seekers that are using asylum to stay in this country and get the benefits that are being poured on these people. Not that we shouldn't help, not that we're anti-immigration, but I think that it needs to be done legally, not illegally. They can't just walk in and get handed everything that our veterans can't even get. We have veterans that are sleeping in the street and not being able to eat. And this needs to be addressed. And it needs to be addressed soon before it gets any worse. The world is watching. The destruction and the narratives that are coming out of this administration are somewhat frightening. If you start to look behind the curtain, there's a little man back there pulling strings, and we don't know who it is. But I wish you all a great day. Look for us here on Monday for a new Kaiser Report. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I won't be broadcasting. But Monday morning we'll have a new outlook for you as far as what breaking news happened this weekend and what you need to know, and how to filter through some of what you're watching on mainstream media, which I hope you'll stop doing that, because they all have a playbook. They say the exact same words. I don't care how many channels you flip through. They'll use the exact same terminology. So that tells me that it's been scripted by someone else, and they carry the narrative. But I don't know how to fix that. I believe in the First Amendment. I think everybody should have the right, but I think that there are no more journalists. There are no more people reporting the actual news to you and the look behind the curtain that we used to get as children growing up. The Walter Cronkites of the world are non-existent anymore. We have puppets that repeat and read off a teleprompter what they're told to read. So social media has given us the opportunity to come and tell you the truth and pick apart the narratives being laid out by mainstream media. So we hope that you will stay with this channel. We'll try to bring you the truth. We'll try to give you integrity where mainstream media is not. And hopefully you will press like on this broadcast. And please subscribe to this channel. It helps me keep you informed and give you the news. I did get a comment from someone recently asking why is it called the Kaiser Report. Well, Kaiser, whose picture is on the front of all of these broadcasts, is my standard poodle who goes everywhere with me, and we use him on the walking tours. He's a little camera shy when we're here in the office, but he's right here and on the sofa looking at me. So we'll introduce you to Kaiser here before too long. So stay tuned, stay safe. We love you. Stay happy. Enjoy the holiday season. Try to de-stress in any way possible. And we'll be back at you with more of things to come. So thank you. And with that, we're going to get on out of here.